Good afternoon. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. I am so glad to see you today. The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Now, that's something that an old rich guy said named Warren Buffett. And why is that important that you invest in yourself? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. The best investment you can make in 2022 is an investment in you. Hi, I'm Rashida Green. I am the founder and CEO of Mompreneur HQ, where we help moms to start, grow, and scale home based virtual businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. We help you do that through coaching, courses, content, and community. Right? This is the Mompreneur HQ community. I am so glad that you're here with me. And we help each other in this group to be better. So if you have any business questions that you have, or mom questions that you have that you just can't seem to get answered, or you just want to come and ask the ladies in this group, feel free to do that. That's what we're here for. If you are joining us live, go ahead and put hashtag live in the comments so that we know that you're here. And also, if you have any questions regarding this broadcast today, make sure that you put them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer your questions. And today we're talking about investing in yourself. That is the best investment that you can make year over year, day over day, the investment in yourself. And you might be wondering, well, why do I have to do that? I already have the that I want. I already have the house that I want. I'm already driving the car that I want. So why is it important to invest in yourself? Well, we'll talk about that and some other tips as to why it's important. But while we're talking about it, go ahead and ask yourself that question. Why is it important for you to invest in yourself? Okay, I'm not going to spend that much time waiting for you to answer the question. But if you answered that question for yourself, it definitely gave you some things to think about. Because investing in yourself may not be the first thing that you think about when you wake up in the morning, right? It may not be something that you think about if you've already got the cushy job and driving the nice car. But it is so important to invest in yourself. And we're going to talk about some reasons why. Number one being, that it helps to boost your confidence. If you're investing in yourself, in your learning, then you get better at whatever it is that you're doing, or get more knowledgeable in whatever area that you're learning, right? So it helps to boost your confidence so that you can more confidently speak about the subject, that you can more confidently perform in the task or duty. And it just gives you the air of confidence that you're able to communicate effectively what it is that you do, or what it is that you're learning or applying that skill to. So, confidence is something that will be increased and improved when you invest in yourself. Another thing is that it keeps you fresh, right? So if you're investing in yourself, meaning you're learning something, that improves your brain health. Okay, I don't want to get all scientific, but it does improve brain health. Your mind is expanded. Your mind is open to new things, or to better things, or a better way to do something that you've been previously doing, or a better understanding of something that you had no understanding of previously, right? So it improves brain health. It keeps you fresh, on your toes. You're not stagnant and outdated in your thinking, in the way that you're doing things. Because imagine if you had to write a book and you had to present a manuscript, and you pulled out a typewriter. I said typewriter, not laptop or PC, typewriter, because that's the last skill that you developed, learning how to type on a typewriter. and you decided to produce a book or write a book, and you used a typewriter to submit your manuscript, tick, 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 right? Imagine having to do that in 2022 because you refuse to be up to date and learn and invest in yourself and how to use a laptop or computer QWERTY board, right? So that is one of the greatest reasons to keep you fresh when you decide to invest in yourself. It also helps you to build connections. If you're investing in yourself and you decide maybe to go back to school or to take a certification program, there are other people in those programs that you can then connect with that will be able to build your network of people that you work with. And they also have skills and they also have talents and resources that may be able to help you improve or get better or reach a different audience. And so being able to build out those connections is an awesome benefit of investing in yourself. What if you join a mastermind and this mastermind is filled of other talented, top-notch, high energy people who are also looking to build their businesses and become great, right? And now they are part of your network. And what do they say? Your net worth, what, oh, I forgot what they said. Your network depicts your net worth. God, don't give me the line. I know it's a good one. I just don't remember it right now. But basically, it says that whatever your net worth is, you can kind of tell by your network who it is that you know, who it is that your people resources, and they can determine whether or not your net worth is going to be significant or not. So you want to be in the places where you can grow, develop, and build those connections that are going to help elevate you to the next level in life, right? So definitely want to be able to build connections by investing in yourself. You have that opportunity. And speaking of opportunity, investing in yourself opens up doors and windows of opportunity because now you are in, I wouldn't say in a class by yourself because you're not in a class by yourself, but think about it. If you were doing something the old way and now you're doing something the new way, you might have job opportunities. There might be clients that come looking for you because of the skill set that you have. There may be some opportunity to start a new branch of a business because now you have a new understanding of what it is to do in this new with this new investment that you've done for yourself, this new skill that you've learned, this new certification that you've received, right? So those are new opportunities that are afforded to you by the fact that you took time and spent money on investing in yourself. Okay. So new opportunities has now been afforded to you because you've invested in yourself. And another thing is that you now can add more value to others because you have now this new skill that are going to not only that's not going to only benefit you as the recipient of the skill, but now you can add value to others by being a skilled resource that they can reach out to, right? So think about that when you invest in yourself, it's not just for you. Somebody else is going to be able to benefit from what you've learned as long as you're willing to share it. So we have those times when we are just learning, learning, learning. We're in learn mode, course mode. We bought up every single course. We're just learning, learning, learning. And it actually ends up being a hindrance. And some might even say that it's a crutch or an avoidance tactic. Yeah, avoiding the action. When you're steadily taking courses and steadily trying to learn, 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 and you never apply it, it can be identified as an avoidance tactic. It can be even self-sabotaging. When you just want to learn everything, I can't move from this place because I don't know it all. I can't present my offer because I don't have all the answers. I can't start my business because I don't know all the ins and outs of the business, right? That's not true. You don't have to be perfect. And we talked about perfectionism in my email blast on last week. Well, 2 weeks ago now. What was it last week? I get confused. But if you are on my email list, then you heard me talk about one of my hindrances. One of the things that really takes me down sometimes is that I can be a perfectionist, and I feel like, oh, I can't do anything unless unless I have all the pieces in place. And if they're not all in place, then I'm not doing it. And then what happens is it doesn't get done, and then I'm mad or sad, depending, because I did not do what I said I was going to do because I was so scared because it wasn't perfect. Well, y'all know I'm over that by now, especially if you are here live. Thank you for joining me. I see you as Facebook users, so you did not give StreamYard permission to show who you are. But thank you for joining us live. And so if you're here live or you're watching the replay, I have messed up multiple times during this one show, and it's only been about 12 minutes. But I've had to get over that. I had to break out of that fear of making a mistake and that fear of messing up and thinking that if I do that, then, you know, nobody's going to want to listen to me. Nobody's going to take my classes. Nobody's going to sign up for my coaching. So, just things like that I had to get over. And so I'm glad that I'm steadily climbing over that mountain. But it's still a work in progress. So those are definitely reasons why you should invest in yourself. You want to be able to boost your confidence. You want to be able to keep your mind fresh, keep your talents and your skills up to date. You want to be able to build connections for other opportunities so that you can add value to other people also. But then you might say, well, how can I do that? Well, I'm going to go back to Mr. Warren Buffett, who said the best investment that you can make is an investment in yourself. And then there's a tag along. The more you learn, the more you earn. So, how can you do that? How can you invest more in yourself? By investing in your skills. That's right. If that means getting a certification, if that means going back to school, if that means watching YouTube, I'm telling you, YouTube University can be a hot mess, but it's stuff that you can literally learn on YouTube. And if you can do that to just enhance your skills, that is going to help you a great deal. Another way that you can invest in yourself is invest in your health. Why? Because health is wealth. You can't do much if you're not healthy, if you're always sick, if you're bedridden. Now, there's some people who can do these things as part of their actual lifestyle. As part of their actual lifestyle, like they have these disabilities and they're incapacitated and they can't do what you might think of as just a regular day of going to work, but they're still able to do it. But if you want to be able to thrive in your business and do the best that you can, you need to be healthy. That means eating right and doing the right thing as far as exercising and so forth. You don't have to be a physical therapist, and you don't have to necessarily go to a physical trainer, but you don't have to necessarily go to a physical trainer. But just being mindful of what you eat, not necessarily dieting, but being mindful of what you eat, being mindful of the exercise that you do daily. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do 100 push-ups and 2 sets of 50 sit-ups, but just being mindful of the exercise so that you can stay healthy. Health is wealth. in order for you to be able to live that long life, to see your grandchildren and so forth. Now, there is no guarantee of how long we live with that. There is no expiration date that we can just say, oh, well, I know my time is coming on X date. No, but you always want to work towards living forever, right? You just want to live as long as you can, to enjoy your life as long as you can. And it's a sad day when, you live to be an older age, but you don't get to enjoy the life that you're living because you're in poor condition. So think about that. Investing, the ways that you can invest in yourself is by investing in your skills, investing in your health, and also you want to become an avid reader. So, yes, that's again just becoming something that you aren't, so that you can be a better now, so that you can be a better tomorrow, a better version of yourself tomorrow. And what they say is that the average person, that means the average person could be reading no books a year, but the average person is reading at least one book a year, one book per year. Do you know how many books people like Warren Buffett and Bezos and Jobs reads? And I'm not saying them specifically, but multimillionaires, CEOs read approximately 60 books per year. Yeah, and it's only 12 months in a year. So it's not even one book per month. They're talking about approximately 5 books, on average, 5 books per month, 60 books per year for those multimillionaires, those CEOs. What kind of books are they reading? Of course, they're reading about how to make more money. They're reading books about their industry. They're reading books about investing. Yes, because most CEOs or these big millionaires, multimillionaires, they are making money not by what they actually sell or what products they offer, but by investing. They take their money to make more money. And that's how they make money. And so they're investing their money into other products that make them more money. So when they're reading up on these books, on these 5 books per month, they're going to be books about a number of different things. It can even, they may even enjoy some downtime with a romance novel or something. But 5 books a month. I started out this year thinking I was going to start reading more. I read a book. I did. And I have 3 more books that I intended to read, one per month. And I haven't gotten there yet. But after researching that information and seeing that the big guys on top or ladies on top are reading an average 60 books per year, I'm definitely going to step my game up because I don't want to be average. Never wanted to be average. It's either go hard or go home. And so I'm going to get my book game up. And so the books I have on my shelf are going to start getting read. And so that is one of the things that you can do to invest in yourself, is to invest by reading books that are going to help you for self-development as well as business development, career development, and investment opportunities. So get to those books. If you don't like reading, there are audiobooks. There are platforms that have audiobooks out there. Kindle is one of them. Get some reading done. Another opportunity, another way that you can invest in yourself is to attend seminars and conferences. Why not? This is another way to connect to people who may be like-minded, who want to excel in their particular field, and you just never know. You're going to learn something. You're going to be in an environment where people are learning together. You're going to have the potential to build connections and grow your network. So, going to these conferences is in a way to invest in yourself. And depending on how you run your business, conferences for your business are tax deductible. I am not a tax advisor. I will put that side note there. Please consult your tax advisor before claiming anything on your taxes. All right. So, but in general, it can be tax deductible. So consider looking into conferences that will benefit you and your business so that you can expand your mind and grow your network. One of the other things that I want to mention on how you can invest, yes, how you can invest in yourself in 2022 is to hire a coach. Now, I might be a little biased because I am a mompreneur coach, aka business coach for moms. So, um, but I find this to be very important even for myself. I have coaches, and that relationship is one that keeps me accountable. It's one that opens my mind to other experiences and opportunities and ideas, because I'm also allowed brainstorming opportunities. And I'm talking from a client. As a client, I'm also able to get accountability through my coaches because now they're giving me these coaching assignments that I have to work through and figure out. And so I'd have to, I get to learn from people who know a little more about what they're doing. I get to learn from them so that I can do it too. And so that has helped me in having a coach accountability, being able to have opportunity to brainstorm ideas, having somebody to check me, when I'm not doing the right thing, having access to someone who can look at my issue, my problem, my situation, and be able to help me to discover the answer that I need, or to actually provide me with resources to the answers that I need. Um, so having a coach gives you an insight that you may not have normally been able to do by yourself. And even having a community like this one, investing in a community where you can give some input to help other people to expand their mind and their business. And then you can also get some information out. So making the Mompreneur HQ an area for dialogue, an area to be able to help moms and to grow and to support one another during situations where they may not have gotten the support. It really does help. And having a coach to be able to cheer you on, to be your cheerleader and to give you advice, and it's a wonderful experience. And for me as a coach, I love being able to help my clients to see uh, their blind spots and or the areas where they're not able to see in their business, and to be able to help them through a challenge that they were stuck on. Because sometimes we are thinking in our own box and we're thinking it within our box, and that's it. When we don't see a way in our box, we don't realize that there's a way outside of the box that can also work. And so having someone to come alongside you and to see your need or your problem or situation and then provide you with some insight or direction on how you can solve this problem and move past it, that is a wonderful um relationship, and it's a wonderful experience again from me to be able to see those aha moments when my clients are able to just get move past the problem and now start to see more of what it is that they were looking to get done. And yeah, as a business coach, I offer various services when it comes to starting a business, the basics like building, naming your business. I have seen some interesting things just being in the business world, and maybe you might not have thought about that when you went to select the name of your business. You just said, "Hey, this is my a combination of my niece, nephew, and my oldest daughter's name." And I use that reference because I tried to name my child a combination name, and my husband wasn't having it. And so now I understand from the business perspective why you really just should not be trying to group together names to try to make stuff happen. Now, there are some conglomerates who can do it and have done it well. What exactly is a Google? But now it's like a phrase, a word, a part of sentence. I mean, it's an adjective, like Googling. Like, did you Google it? Right? It's its own word. But who would have thought to name a company as Google? And when you think about all of the naming conventions that we're all taught not to use, it's like, what is a Google and how did they manage to grow so big with a name like Google? Right? So yes, you are entitled to do anything you want. But having someone to come alongside you and just be able to share those bits and tips of information that can help you come with a different perspective of your business is definitely helpful. So I talk about niche, how to choose your niche. I talk about pricing. I coach on packaging your offers, as well as, of course, the business basics. And, there's just so many opportunities for you if you are interested in investing in a coach to be able to explore coaching for yourself, whether it's something that you would be interested in. But if you're not sure, you can certainly reach out to me using our website at www.themompreneur.hq.com/clarity-call so that you can get a 20-minute session with me to be able to discuss your business goals, your business challenges, and how I might be able to assist you to move your business to the next level. I'm here for you. That's what I do. That's my business. And I love the opportunity to be able to help others. And so when you're thinking about investments, you're thinking about coaching, classes, don't think about it as cost. Well, how much is this going to cost? Right? But think about it as an investment. Number one, because it truly is an investment, because it can potentially be tax deductible. And two, because it's something that's going to grow you. And there is no better investment than the one where you invest in yourself. Because once you invest in yourself, no one can take that away from you. It is yours, right? It is yours. Um, if you invest in property, you may lose the property if you don't pay the bills, right? But if you invest in your mind, you invest in your well being, then no one can take that away from you. So today we were talking about why you should invest in yourself in 2022. And then I gave you some tips on how you can invest in yourself in 2022. And I left off with letting you know that one of the ways to invest in yourself is to invest in a coach. And I am right here waiting for you to call or set up your appointment at www.themompreneur.hq.com/clarity-call so that we can talk about taking your business to the next level. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson, today's session, and I look forward to filling up my calendar with your appointments because 2022 is our year to take it to the next level. We going all the way. Like I say, go big or go home. Until next time.